Hello and welcome to this day's Europa League finale review between Freiburg from Germany and Aston Villa from England, as they both try to clinch their title. Aston Villa tried to win after 44 long years, while Freiburg tends to win it for the first time. Let's see what went down in the Europa League Final in Istanbul between Freiburg and Aston Villa together. Full-time score: Freiburg 0, Aston Villa 3. As Europa League king Unai Emery clinches 5th title. Aston Villa have won their first major trophy in 30 years after Unai Emery masterminded another Europa League triumph, beating Freiburg. Unai Emery clinched his 5th Europa League title after leading Aston Villa to their first European trophy since 1982, with a commanding 3-0 win over Freiburg in the final. Youri Tielemans, Emiliano Buendia and Morgan Rogers were all on target as Tupra Stadium, as Villa ended their 30-year wait for the major trophy in some style. Villa started on the front foot, with Rogers forcing a smart save out of Noah Tubolu within 3 minutes before Nicolas Hoffler arrowed a shot narrowly wide at the other end shortly after. Villa halted Freiburg's momentum in the 41st minute. A short corner routine worked wonders for Emery's side as Rogers floated a lovely cross to the far of the box, where Tielemans made a late dart and put his laces through a volley that nestled into the bottom left corner. And on the stroke of halftime, Villa dealt Freiburg a heavy blow as John McGinn squared it to Buendía on the edge of the box, and the Argentine curled a stunning strike into the top left corner. In the 58th minute, Rogers made sure of the victory as he stretched out a leg to turn Buendia's low center pass Atubolu at the near post. Villa chased the fourth as Freiburg failed to assert themselves, with Amadou Onana hitting against the post before Buendía found the side netting from a close range. Freiburg, who were playing in just second major final of their history, attempted to mount a leg fight back, with Martinez pouncing to keep out of offside Johan Manzambi, as Villa comfortably saw the victory to get their hands on the trophy. Emery may have shrugged off his title as the king of Europa League ahead of kickoff, but there is no arguing with his credentials after he became the first to lift the title with 3 different clubs. He won 3 titles with Sevilla and 1 with Villarreal, but this one will be particularly special for Villa, who last won the European stage and the European Cup in 1982, which is against Bayern Munich. Emery has now won 108 games for Villa, his most at a single club in his managerial career. He has also now won 9 of his 11 finals as a manager. There were some moments of incredible individual quality, and Rogers and Buendía became the second set of teammates to score an assist in a Europa League final after Eden Hazard and Olivier Giroud for Chelsea versus Emery's Arsenal in 2018-2019. It was a deserving win for Villa, who racked up 2.08 expected goals from their 17 shots, while Freiburg only mustered 0.22 from their 4 attempts. Where now for Aston Villa? It's a watershed moment for the club after ending a 3-decade-long wait for a trophy. Unai Emery has overseen a momentous change for the club, who 10 years ago were relegated from the Premier League for the first time. But with a European title and a second Champions League qualification in 3 seasons, this is a different club. Villa will now be able to show signings the evidence that if they join, they can win trophies. They are regular top 5 challengers and now have got over the line with silverware. That is something Emery promised he was at Villa to do. And the challenges the former Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain boss has to maintain. Emery would not just want to do that though. He will look to improve on it, and Villa must match his ambitions as well. The 54-year-old has such control of the club, something which he will not get elsewhere, and that approach has proven perfect for Villa and Unai Emery. They can still achieve success together and it could just be the start. What's next for Villa? They can go to Man City on Sunday to finish their Premier League campaign, as they already secured the UEFA Champions League spot. Many congratulations to Aston Villa as they won the UEFA Europa League trophy in this well and done Europa League final. Congratulations to Freiburg. Once again, full-time score: Freiburg 0, Aston Villa 3. And that concludes our Europa League final review. Aston Villa being Europa League champions after 44 years without a major European trophy, returning to continental glory with a 3-0 win over Freiburg, and the triumph marks Villa's first European silverware since the European Cup in 1982, which ends a 30-year wait for a major trophy. But there will be another trophy lifted on Sunday, while Arsenal go away to Crystal Palace for the final Premier League trophy lift. But until then, see you all, take care, and good night.